Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel with a lot of earnings stories to tell this morning. Valerie, let's start with the new. What did we get from AT&T this morning?
It was a decent beat for AT&T. Shares are up 2.8% so far in the pre-market. The wireless provider added more mobile phone and home internet subscribers than expected after what was a heavy promotional push in the quarter. They did miss just slightly on revenue, but AT&T added that the full year earnings per share would land in the upper range of their previous guidance. Now, AT&T is the first of the major wireless providers to report results. It's been positive so far. We have T-Mobile on deck tomorrow morning.
Okay, so some positivity to take our attention away from the disappointment that we've been talking about all morning from Netflix.
Netflix down 6.5%, Nathan. A surprise $600 million tax dispute with Brazil cut into its earnings, which meant its operating income came in less than expected. Executives were quick to say they don't expect this issue with Brazil to have a meaningful impact on quarters to come. It was just a one-off charge, but outside of this, the earnings looked pretty decent. They were given a boost by the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. Not sure if you've seen it yet, Nathan, but it's now
I've seen it.
most popular Netflix film of all time. They also sought to comfort investors, who are worried that AI-generated video content is affecting its business model. Netflix addressed this in a letter to shareholders, touting record subscriber engagement in the previous quarter and the fact that they don't see AI-generated videos weighing on the streaming giant. Instead, they see it hitting more of the likes of user-generated content, such as the videos you see on TikTok and Instagram.
So they hope things will be golden later on. Less golden for Texas Instruments. This was just not a good story all around.
Yeah, Texas Instruments is down 7.7% in the pre-market. This is the biggest maker of analog chips. They gave a disappointing forecast for a second quarter in a row. It's just adding to concerns that the turnaround for the analog chip sector is sputtering. The CEO saying customers are still in a wait-and-see approach to their chip demands, to their capital expenditures, as tariff uncertainty continues to slow down business decisions. They highlighted particular weakness in autos and in their China business.
Speaking of tariff uncertainty, I guess that's why Mattel's taking a beating this morning. Yeah,
Mattel down 6.4%. Sales dipping as tariff uncertainty has delayed some customers' orders. Now, North America sales declined 12% from last year, Nathan. The CEO says, though, the customers' orders are delayed. They're not necessarily canceled, and they are expecting a boost in fourth quarter sales.
Finally, Valerie, explain Beyond Meat to me. Why is it up 97% right now? This
one might take longer than 60 seconds, Nathan. But Beyond Meat, these shares are doubling in the pre-market. It really has gotten silly. They essentially went from 50 cents 4 days ago to now $7.40 per share in 4 sessions, which is a spike of 1,300%. Now, the original spike on this week was on the back of a social media frenzy. It got added to yesterday after Walmart announced that it will increase the availability of Beyond Meat products in its stores. And this all comes after a very heavy dilution of shareholders after a debt swap last week. So it's gone to a penny stock to now $7.20, doubling in the pre-market.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.